I have bad news. Weigh in at 2.
Is the bad news that she is a chunky girl? I don't think she needed to tell anybody.
No, I think we all knew that. What's the like to dislike on this?
We have 697 likes and 2.6K dislikes.
Mm-hmm.
The people know like, Ambi. The people know like.
I just want to look at the question. Your schedule is so behind you could... Oh, okay. We got it.
Hello, welcome to a new weigh-in video.
Why is she so fast?
I don't know.
Why is the sound low for you guys?
No.
So this weigh-in video is...
Yes. Sorry, I reset everything, so now my sound's off.
To be very different than the usual because I also have very, very bad news. So it took me a while to like really process this, but like I don't want to lose weight. I don't want to be a YouTuber. Thankfully, I have a job lined up, so we're good. Like I did the interview. It was hecticana.
This is April Fool's.
Yeah.
Late.
She thinks she's...
What day did we upload this on?
This was uploaded
April
on
2nd.
April 2nd.
Amber, are you serious right now?
She's April Foolsing on April 2nd.
God, that's pathetic.
Pathetic.
Get an extra
I was
dislike,
so nervous,
please.
but
Okay.
Thank you.
I did get the job. I started yesterday. It was okay. It was different. Like having to take an Uber to work every day is definitely gonna suck.
You know
but
what's
that's okay.
interesting to watch though? She's lying here, right? I mean, this is a fake made up story.
Yes.
But she's very good at making it look like she's not lying when she is.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I were just tuning in and had never seen this lady before, I would have no reason to believe that this was a fake story.
Yeah.
Because she's very good at lying.
Yeah, she passes it off very convincingly.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an Uber XL, so I won't be suing Uber. Because
Like if I was trying to tell a fake story like this, you would see it all over my face.
Yeah.
Like
hop right in. They didn't seem to judge me, so
Why is it peaking like
there's no suing Uber over here. And it's like now that I know that there's Uber XLs, it's like I don't need to lose weight. Like I have a job that I get to go to every single day. I get to be myself. I don't have to count calories or points or worry. I can just be me and just live.
This sounds and looks like she is telling any other story that she normally tells.
literally any story that she's ever told.
Yeah, it's 1-to-1.
Mm-hmm.
There's no difference.
No difference. She is a good liar.
Live the rest of my life off the internet, and I'm deleting all my social medias. I'm deleting Instagram. I'm deleting TikTok. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be different, and I'm gonna go in seclusion.
Is this still an option?
No.
Not for Amber, apparently. I can't stabilize her audio because she keeps talking normally, like leaning back. Then she gets really close and gets really loud. Then she talks normally.
Mm-hmm.
And the only people that I'm going to talk to are the people that I either meet at my job or my mom, and I'm just done with it all. You guys.
See?
Mm-hmm.
I'm joking. April Fools.
Guys, I am so funny.
She was so tickled with herself for this. Look at her. She's so proud she did something.
I am so funny. I tricked all of you to make you think that I'm not actually gonna lose weight. I tricked all of you.
I mean, literally the only part of it.
Don't be racist. I am a building.
I tricked all of you to think I wasn't gonna lose weight. Ha ha.
That was the only true part. I don't care about losing weight. I don't want to lose weight, and I'm not going to lose weight. That was the only truth.
Yeah.
That was absolutely true. We know.
She will never, ever get a real job. Ha 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 ha. You got us, Amber. Oh my God, you fooled us. You're so clever.
She really thought she did something.
Like, look how proud she is.
She is so proud of herself. She's
done
like,
with it
I'm
all.
a real YouTuber.
You guys.
I made a video for April Fools and put it up a day late. I'm a real YouTuber, guys.
Yeah, I put it up April 2nd. Oh, I'm so good.
Oh my God.
I'm an acting teacher and I'm impressed with her lying skills because she lies constantly all the fucking time, non-stop lies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, I hate to be a broken record about this point, but she lies so much. How much? She lies so much that she had to post doctor proof that she had cancer.
Yeah. And she had to. Because she fucking lies about everything.
And half people don't believe her.
No, not really. I mean, it really didn't show much. Other than that she had her surgery, which, okay. Lying's her number one hobby. Don't be fooled. It's not journaling. That's true. You would think, though, that she would journal about her lies. Like, dear diary, today I lied about this, and this. So that later she could look back and remember it. But she doesn't. She just lies some more and then gets caught lying.
I'm a great liar. I can tell she's a decent liar, too. Same.
Bad people.
Hey, man. It's... Someone's saying marzipan in the chat. I also make creamy Caesar salad dressing from scratch. Ooh.
Oh, no, we're not getting back on the salad dressing conversation.
House O from Manslaves.
Huh?
House O from Manslave. Thank you, slaves.
House of Roman slaves.
No, House O from Manslaves.
Thank you for subscribing. House of Roman slaves.
House O from Manslaves.
Ah, goodness. Yeah, you know what? Prez Hans, you're right. She didn't do it because she cares what people think. She cares that everyone doesn't celebrate her for beating cancer. Yeah. She wants to be praised for being a survivor. And she's not getting it, so she had to show the proof.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
But honestly, guys, we can all come together and realize that Amber is the real joke here.
That's true.
I'm joking. April Fools. Today is April 1st for me.
It's April 1st for me, but I'm lazy, so you might see this next week. Okay? Bye.
I don't know if I've ever done an April Fool's joke on YouTube before.
You shouldn't have done it. It was stupid.
Sin's illiterate. No, your name says House O Fro Manslaves.
I mean, technically.
For you guys, it's the 2nd, because that's when this video is going to go up. But I mean, some of you might watch it on the 3rd or 4th or 5th, and you're going to be so confused. Today is April 1st.
No, nobody's going to believe you. Amber, nobody believed your story. Other than when you're cold open with the, I'm never going to lose weight, I don't want to. Everybody's like, oh yeah, duh, we know. And then you were like, I got a job. And everybody was like, no, this is a lie.
April Fool's joke. I am joking. I am not leaving YouTube. I am here to lose weight. I am here to entertain you all. Oh my God,
you're
April
not
Fools.
here to lose weight. If you were here to lose weight, it would have happened 10 years ago.
Yeah, where is that part? Where's the weight loss and where's the entertainment?
Here to lose weight. Okay.
I'm here to lose weight and entertain you guys.
She's here to get money and lure in girlfriends who want said money. That's what she's here to do.
I'm torn. I consider anyone that has cancer a survivor.
Well, yeah.
But the way she pulls her cancer card for sympathy. Oh, don't worry. That's not going away.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to keep bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up.
She wants attention for it.
Okay, you had cancer.
Mm-hmm. Lots of people have cancer. Lots of people don't cause their own cancer by eating themselves
and then
to it.
do nothing to fix it.
Yeah, and usually when people do end up with some kind of diagnosis that impacts their life, they like do X, Y, and Z to help themselves get better rather than just wait for it to happen again. But Amber's a quirky and unique kind of gal.
You know what the ultimate cure to cancer is?
What's that?
The new donation.
Oh, is it? Good job, babe.
April Fools!
You fuck off.
Scare anybody. Holy.
There's no proof it isn't, though.
So please don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. So let's get into
Amber,
this
I'm
video.
mad at you.
Yeah.
I'm super angry with you. I don't want to be your friend anymore because you're a liar.
I just want to start off by saying the no diet is out the door.
The no diet I didn't do anyway. It's gone.
You weren't doing a no diet. You were eating whatever you wanted, and you're going to continue to do that.
This is a huge reset, and we're completely starting over. So before I get into my 5 questions, I do want to say something that happened in my last weigh-in video when I was talking about how semaglutide is not FDA approved. People were like, Amberlynn, semaglutide is Ozempic. So yes, duh. I am fully aware of that. I have mentioned that.
Oh, you're aware you were just lying? Or you were just wrong?
Nauseum.
Smelly Cat says, it's been a minute. She's still fat. Oh, fatter.
Fatter.
In past videos while taking semaglutide. But what I am talking about is compounded semaglutide.
Okay.
Amber,
Yeah,
your semaglutide was not getting made in someone's bathtub. It was coming from a doctor's office. Calm down, ma'am. You just say, I don't like semaglutide. It makes me not hungry. It does what it's supposed to do. I want to eat. Just say that. We know, girl. We know. You're just hungry.
That is not FDA approved. That is actually the opposite of FDA approved. The FDA is actually like, you guys.
The opposite of FDA approved is banned.
An idiot.
The opposite of FDA approved is banned.
Probably.
It's not approved. The supplements I take are not FDA approved, but they're not banned.
Women should not be allowed to vote. It's ridiculous.
I love that one. That has to stay.
That was on the block.
That has to stay.
Amber didn't have cancer. Cancer had Amber. Oh, no. I'm not reading the rest of that. Thank you, Cassie B.
Thank you, Cassie B.
But yeah, it is the same thing. Her belly laughs cause tsunamis. Please consider helping out the victims of Tidal Lynn.
You guys need to be aware because some of this is very unsafe. So I'm sorry.
Was it Streamlabs? That's pretty
I
good.
didn't say compounded semaglutide in my last weigh-in, but I thought everyone knew what I was talking about because I've only ever taken compounded semaglutide. When I sit here and I say that I'm taking semaglutide, it's because it's compounded. All right, let's get into the 5 questions.
Okay, so take the different kind. There are many different kinds you could take. Take a different one.
$3,000 on takeout like you used to. No, I don't because I am now.
Okay, bullshit.
Bullshit. You said you order DoorDash 15 times a week.
All right. Talk to chat for a second.
How much is an average DoorDash order? For Amber, probably $50 to $60.
Talk to chat.
Hi, chat. Oh, Zach, you forgot we were here. What? What are you doing? Shit Amber does is like trying to plant cute flowers and grooming bushes while the garden is on fire. Except she's never groomed a bush. Oh, she has a very dainty bush, remember, Marzipan? Very dainty.
Okay.
A bush.
Well, let's pull out. I think you're probably. We'll say 50.
We are back in Act 1 of the Amberlynn cycle.
All right. Let's bust out some maths here.
Okay, I'm scared.
50 per order.
Uh-huh.
Times 2 a day, 100. Times 7 days a week. Times 4 weeks a month. Okay, so she's spending $2,800 a month.
Yes. Yep.
Not 3,000.
Well, that's just on DoorDash. So, yeah.
So it's only...
I mean, maybe there's sometimes when she just orders a $15 Diet Coke and chicken nugget, maybe. So maybe sometimes it's less than $50.
I think...
So at minimum $2,500 a month?
I'd say 25 to 3,200.
Yeah, definitely. She's going to lie, though. Let's watch her lie with a straight face like she did at the beginning when she told a lie with a straight face.
Yeah.
Now a single girly that's just me. So when I was spending $3,000 on takeout,
Oh, it was Beck.
Beck was buying all the DoorDash. Beck was the fatty. You guys, remember? Did you see Beck? She couldn't fit into that fanny pack. Beck was the fatty. I just had to eat because they were eating.
It was Beck.
It was Beck. Beck was spending all of Amber's money, all willy-nilly.
We should
Beck was wearing
noticed.
the pants. Yeah, we should know.
Oh, it was also because I was in a relationship with Beck. We both would have takeout multiple times a day.
You blame Beck for the cancer. Blame Beck for bringing up the cancer. Blame Beck for not remembering a conversation that Amber had with somebody else 5 years ago. And blame Beck for only eating DoorDash.
Remember also, there was that one live stream not long ago where she said Beck and Beck's willy-nilly.
Cassie B coming in at 13 for the week.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll give something else away today, too.
I think we might.
I've been fighting Streamlabs for 10 minutes again. I've been drinking, so I hope it arrives. Please pet Eve sometime if possible. Thank
you, Poor Life Choices Simulator. We will pet Eve. Oh, God.
You're welcome.
But yeah, she recently blamed Beck for why she doesn't own anything.
Yeah.
Because Beck was spending so much of her money on posters and T-shirts. That's why Amber literally owns nothing.
Yeah.
It's not her junk. It's Beck's couple things.
I am super tempted to change the stream goal to blame Beck.
I think you should.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely more fitting.
Okay, you're in charge for a second.
Okay.
Good in church.
She said it was 3K with Beck and 1K now. So Beck was 2/3 of the. Yes, Beck eats twice as much food. Wait, what's the math on that? 2/3 as much food as Amber does. Yes. Amber is skinny. Beck is the fat fatty. Beck eats all the food. Very good. Very good. And unable to pay, too poor. I'm in the recovery ward with my eldest, who underwent a procedure. She's alert and well, and wanted me to thank Ham and Beans for his prayers and support. She says, tell Evie I'll woo. Aww, give her forehead kisses for me.
Yeah.
The poor baby. I'm glad she's doing good.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you, Ammo.
Hearts in the chat.
Hearts in the chat for baby Ammo.
Also spending money on takeout for them. So now it's like...
She doesn't count going out to eat and eating at Bingo Hall burgers, so she doesn't count them as takeout either. That's true.
That is true. Yeah.
So now, yeah, I probably spend over $1,000 on takeout a month. I do. But with my goal...
I do. Yeah, I do.
Way more than that, Amber. Be honest.
Bullshit.
There is no way that in your last video you told us you order Uber Eats 13 times a week and you're only spending $1,000 a month. Fuck off.
Okay.
Uber Eats is expensive.
Calculator. So
expensive. It's like whatever you order plus $20 and then a tip on top of it. No
52 orders. Okay. So she said over 1,000, so it's at 1,100.
What are you mathing here?
So $20 per order is what she's spending. Bullshit.
No, because 5 of that's a tip.
Yeah.
10 of it's the delivery fee. What the fuck are you ordering for $5? Nothing.
Goal to actually have less takeout. I will be obviously saving money on that. But no.
Yeah. Okay. If you actually do your, I'm only going to Uber 3 times a week, then maybe you could keep it under $1,000 a month. But you're doing it 15 times a week.
Uber is expensive, but DoorDash is ugh. They're both fucking overpriced.
Yeah, you're paying double for cold food.
I will happily get in the car and drive to wherever the fuck. And just go sit down and eat.
Yeah.
It's going to take less time. The food's going to be better.
Yeah.
It's fine.
In years. Is you getting cancer really related to your weight? Yes, it is. Because...
Well, I'm shocked that she's admitting this.
And there.
Me being so morbidly obese, I always had irregular menstrual cycles. So I would go months and months without a period, and then randomly I would like bleed for a month straight. And it
the last I cannot remember the last time I ordered.
For her to be like, I've always had irregular periods. To be like, well, so then I wasn't at all surprised to have a period for 2 years straight. Makes literally no sense.
Yeah.
It was like that ever since I got a period. And when I first got my period, I was 12 years old. From that point on, there was never a regular cycle for me. For me, irregular was normal. Irregular was my regular.
Yeah, irregular periods are a normal thing.
Yeah. 2 years is not.
But bleeding for more than 2 weeks at a time is not, and you just didn't want to go to the doctor.
If that makes sense. But as a female...
Beck forced her to not go to the doctor, probably.
Sam, Subway.
You were supposed to shed your lining every single month. And when that wasn't happening, the lining was just constantly building up. Constant. So my uterine wall was getting extremely thick.
Maybe you should have gone to a fucking doctor, ma'am.
Yeah. Is this supposed to make us feel bad?
It's not working.
Lining that I should have been losing. Eventually, cancer cells got into the lining of my uterus, and bam, I got cancer.
Oh, those are the best fear, the yikes.
And when I went into the emergency DNC, where they biopsied my uterine wall, they told me afterwards, they were like, damn girl, that was thick. They didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean. A lot of women my size get uterine cancer. No matter what size you are, you can get it. So my advice to you and my advice...
I don't know what she's about to say.
I really hope that it's, if you have your period for more than a year, go to a doctor.
I don't know what she's about to say, but I can say with certainty that whatever she's about to say is bad advice.
Oh, I'm sure.
And you shouldn't listen to anything Amber ever has to say at any point, no matter what, about medical advice.
I mean, that Mart's been right. This is coming from the woman who did not know she had labia.
It's always been, because of my experience.
Medical advice.
I know sometimes it's scary. I know it can make you anxious.
Go to gyno.
Ma'am.
Not go to a doctor. Her big fat medical. I was reading the chat. Her big medical advice is women go to gyno.
I mean, it's good advice, but you should have taken it, Amber.
Because that is how I felt for the longest. There is more like deeper things behind that because I have gone through SA in my life. I know this is like going on a whole different thing, but I know that's like a big fear for me.
Oh shit. Hyman Lyman, long time no see, buddy.
Hi, Hyman Lyman.
I'm like, who the fuck's calling me Sanu? It's none other than what's up, man?
And having a stranger look at that area and feel that area is it feels demeaning. And I know it's scary, but I have learned based on my experience, it's something we need to do as females. How do you feel when people say that the snack plates you have on live stream is you binging?
I bet you $1 million. Amber has not gone to the gyno. No one has looked down there since she had her DNC and her cancer thing.
She probably can't fit in the chair.
She has never gone back to the gynecologist ever. No. Not once. Mm-mm. And then for her to be like, well, I was molested. And you still need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, still.
That's fucking weird.
You still need to go to a doctor at some point.
Weird.
Go to gyno, do not pass go, do not collect $200 with a Streamlabs link. Yes, Streamlabs, so I can collect the new donation.
People were saying that, which is kind of crazy because it's literally just like some veggies with like some dip and like I had like little pretzels. Like I guess I could show you guys here real quick. All right.
Where did Sanoop come from?
It was supposed to be a T at the end. Sanoot.
It was Sanoop for a long time. Then somewhere along the line, G just started calling me Sanoop.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it's Ghastly.
Yep, that's a
Ghastly comes up with all the most clever things.
Or like these balls. Whoa. That is not a binge. That is a snack. At most, it's like 400 calories. Some could even consider that a meal, but that is not a binge. When I live snack, at most, it's like balls.
Binge is not dictated by the size of the meat.
I wouldn't call this a binge either, but I think it's hilarious that she comes on here and she's like, guys, I've been having just like carrots and pretzels for my snacks. It's like only a couple hundred calories and that's all I'm eating.
What I have
and
here,
then she's like, I also gained 20 pounds. No.
What I have in my hand is a box of Juji fruits.
Mm-hmm.
And if I just dump this whole box out, it's not a big box, it's just like, a regular 3x5 box of candy.
Mm-hmm.
4x6, you know what I mean. If I just dumped this whole thing out and ate it all in like 2 minutes, that would be a binge.
Yeah, probably.
It does, the meal size does not matter.
It's the ferocity at which you eat it.
Yeah, and the ferocity in which she eats anything. Did the gyno compliment her too much? Maybe.
Probably.
It probably made her uncomfortable. Beep, beep.
Okay, quit shaking that around.
I'm trying to get it all flat.
I can put it down. Jeez Louise.
Someone said,
if I was making all that noise, you would have a conniption.
Someone says, what is the new donation? It is $40.01.
Whoa. That is not a binge. That is a snack.
Who was looking at her
calories.
eating the carrots like, you're binging? I don't think anybody did that. I think she's lying.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody was like, you're binging on those carrots.
That a meal, but that is not a binge. When I live stream, I don't eat for hours and hours prior to the live stream. So then when I'm actually finally doing the live stream, I'm like, damn, I'm getting hungry. So that live stream moment for me,
okay,
yeah,
why
I like to have a snack.
would you,
okay,
like you live stream 1 day a week, you know what time you're going to do it. So you're like, I'm going to not eat for hours and hours and hours and hours before so that I have to snack during the live stream. That doesn't even make sense. Why wouldn't you eat before so that you're not chomping in your microphone the whole time?
Can you link the Twitch? Yeah, hold on.
So weird. It doesn't even make sense. I don't think she's ever gone hours and hours and hours before anything without eating.
No.
Not even eating.
No.
A binge whatsoever. Does the hate online affect your weight? I have always turned to food for.
All right, Hyman, we'll catch you in a bit.
Bye, Hyman Lyman.
That is not a binge whatsoever. Does the hate online affect your weight?
It's the haters' fault that she's fat. And
it's Bex. It's the haters. It's
Beck and the haters. They made her fat.
Her super special body that doesn't lose weight like normal kids.
Oh, yes, water.
I have always turned to food for comfort. And sometimes the hate online makes me anxious, or it makes me depressed, or it makes me feel all of these horrific feelings. So I want to turn to things for comfort. And my thing that I like to turn to is food. That has been literally.
I have never looked at a mean comment online and gotten upset about it.
Hello,
and went,
I'm hangry.
Well, you're not Amber. She's very special. You don't understand.
I have never gone around and be like, I'm so mad. I just want to eat a whole rotisserie chicken.
Oh, God.
What I have done, I have put myself in survival mode ever since I was a little tiny girl, where I would turn to food when I felt scared or depressed, whatever it may be. So sometimes
For someone who grew up with drug addict parents, supposedly in a trailer park with no food ever, turning to food as your mechanism all your life seems a little bit weird.
You would think if they were like so poor and had no food, like food wouldn't be there for you to find comfort in it, right?
Yeah, weird.
hate online can absolutely trigger the way that I eat, for sure. But that's because I don't know how to like stop that.
It's not our responsibility to make sure you don't eat your feelings. You are a 39-year-old woman.
She's 39.
No, she's not 39.
She looks like she's 39.
Sky Ferrari subscribing over on Twitch to bring us to 240 out of 250. Thank you so much, Sky Ferrari. You are a legit 34-year-old woman. It is no other adult human's responsibility to make sure that your fifis don't get upset for you to not go binge. Like, put this in any other context that you could think of. Like, imagine a gambling app telling you that you have to be nice to them while they're a fucking asshole to you, otherwise they're gonna go put money in the gambling machine. You'd be like, get the fuck out of here, dude. What? Or an alcoholic holding a beer in their hand going, oh, I'm gonna do it if you're not nice to me. Shut the fuck up.
It is so hard. Like, emotional eating is like sometimes the only thing that helps me feel better. And in return, if I'm emotional eating or overeating because of these things, then yes, that affects.
Why don't you start emotional exercising?
Yeah, why don't you start emotional therapying?
Yeah, that would be good.
Chantel is actually 39. No, Chantel's 41. Amber's 34.
Yeah.
How much would inpatient cost you? Anywhere between 100,000 to $250,000.
You're a fucking lie.
Bullshit.
There is no way inpatient is that expensive. Did you look up like the fancy bougie inpatient rehab centers in LA? Because that's the only place you would go. Because I promise you, it's not $250,000 in Oklahoma.
A 30-day program can range anywhere between $5,000 and $20,000, but averaging on the lower end of $12,000.
Yeah.
So $250,000 or $12,000. She is a fucking liar.
Did she think nobody would look that up?
And look at her face. Look how smug she's lying, right? See?
$250,000. What are you gonna stay there? It says average $500 to $650 per day in a private care facility. So, is she planning on staying there for like years? How long are you planning to stay there? I feel like she had to look up like LA celebrity rehab inpatient center or something.
How much is inpatient rehab in Los Angeles, California?
$60,000.
So she's even lying.
Even that is a lie. Yeah. Okay.
She has
just
no
a fucking lie.
idea.
She never, ever looked it up. Is what is the truth. Capricorn NJ. She doesn't realize that what triggers her is not our responsibility. It's her responsibility to handle her triggers. Amen. You'd think she would learn that in all the years of therapy she's gone to, but odd. Yeah, it wouldn't cost her that much to live in a hospital, right?
Livy's throwing out the most bizarre shills.
Livy, are you okay?
I'm so hungry I could eat a whole zebra. Aha, fresh out of zebra. Any antelope? Nah. Hippo? Nope.
Livy?
You
Okay, honey?
How much your inpatient usually, bitch?
$250,000.
Betty Ford. The Betty Ford Center is $35,000 to $60,000 per month max.
And no matter what it was, even if it was on like she wanted to go to a higher end one that was $60,000, she could get on a payment plan for that.
Mm-hmm.
You could make a payment plan to pay $1,000 a month. That would be not much to you, Amber. You make a lot of money at your job. So even still, she's probably getting $5,000 a month. That's a lot of money.
Foodie probably gets $5,000.
She's getting that just in her memberships alone.
Yeah.
So she could afford it. She could get a payment plan, but like she said at the very beginning of her April Fool's joke, she doesn't want to lose weight.
She is lying. She's lying.
When people are like, Amberlynn, get impatient, and they throw it at me like it's as easy as to like buy an apple and like
it is. Go do it.
And it's gay. And don't say the dick makes it cuter. Because that doesn't make it cuter. That makes it even gayer. And you send me pictures of them with their little skirts lifted and their fucking nuts hanging out. I don't want to see that shit. They got
Oh my God.
I forgot about that.
Oh my God.
That one was definitely on the chopping block. How dare you threaten the duck? The duck abides. Here's some monies for the taxman. Oh.
Thank you, JK.
They got their pound of flesh for sure. Thank you, JK. Much appreciated. But you haven't done yours yet. You're running out of time.
I have not done my taxes. I just want to sit and crochet. I don't want to do my taxes.
It took me a few days to get mine together, but
yeah, I got to work on that.
They got their pound of flesh out of me.
Maybe I'll start after this.
But thank you so much, JK. I appreciate it, bud.
I'm sorry, I don't have $250,000.
I missed that one. That is a great one.
I want to see if her comment section is
back.
telling her that she's lying about the $250,000.
I want to pull this back, and I want to hear this lie in full, uninterrupted. Can we do that real quick?
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Oh, Lord Butsy Wutsy's here. Hi, Lord Butsy Wutsy.
Oh, so no, I can't.
No.
Lord Butsy Wutsy, I saw FFG called you out.
That was weird.
On the community tab.
That was weird. You in trouble, Lord Butsy Wutsy?
What'd you do? Okay,
She didn't even know your real name anyways.
No, she called you Baroque.
That's not your name anymore.
Butsy Wutsy.
She's dead naming you over there.
Okay, so one of the ducks are safe.
Okay. I don't really care for that duck. I don't like its yelling.
Or overeating because of these things, then yes, that affects my weight. How much would inpatient cost you? Anywhere between $100,000 to $250,000. That's why when people are like, Amberlynn, get inpatient.
So it's just a lie.
Literally, the most expensive bougie inpatient treatment center in LA is $60,000.
Yeah, she's just lying.
Oklahoma, they're probably like $10,000.
I mean, like, it's as easy as to like buy an apple and like eat it. I'm sorry, I don't have $250,000 to just throw it.
You don't need one, and it doesn't. You're like an order of magnitude off.
Mm-hmm.
For a fancy one.
And even if it were, okay, like I say I'm 35 years old, I know I probably won't live another 10 years. Do I set up this payment plan and pay on this thing that costs a fucking fortune for the next 10 years? Or do I die before then? I think I would make the payments on the thing to live another 10 years. I would.
But inpatient.
I hope that her chat holds her accountable for this blatant lie.
Yeah, I want to see if her comments are yelling at her.
I don't, and the insurance I have will not cover inpatient. And even if it did, I would still have to pay probably upwards to $80,000, and I just don't have that. All right, you guys, now let's get into the weigh-in, talk about how my week went, talk about my goals, did I succeed in them, and talk about new goals. This no diet bullshit has been horrible. I literally tried for like 2 days. It was like 2 random
Everybody's
days,
just
and then
hung
for the
up
rest of
on
the week,
the,
like I just
bad joke.
was over it.
The one comment was, I like how her April Fool's joke was her being a normal person.
Honestly, something massively triggered me. It was the whole neck cancer situation, and I'm telling you, in a weird
we gotta talk about it again. We gotta talk about it again.
I told you she was gonna bring it up again.
Again?
Because it triggered her to binge. So, hence the stream goal, blame Beck.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's Beck's fault she spent so much money on takeout. It's Beck's fault that she binged.
It's Beck's fault that she got cancer. It's Beck's fault that she doesn't own anything. It's Beck's fault, guys. Just blame Beck, not Amber.
Space, and I just wanted to eat everything. Again, that goes with like me not being able to like regulate my emotions and the emotional eating, but I'm just here to be honest. It happened, and this is a whole reset, okay? Act like last week really didn't even happen. So I'm gonna stop this whole no diet bullshit, and I'm going on a diet because I am going to die in a few years if I do not take this seriously now. When my
that almost sounded like accountability.
Or, I mean, you could not lie to yourself about the cost of inpatient and just put it in someone else's hands and let it actually work, because you cannot do it yourself. Like there's a point, like you just can't do it yourself. I imagine your mom, who you say your situation is exactly like her drug addiction, she probably went to rehab, Amber. you probably just need to go to rehab.
I'm going to go on a limb and say it's because I lost my absolute fucking mind over Foodie Beauty song. Either that or my incessant joke of playing Choosy. But she knows I'm joking. I don't need her to start memberships. I don't want her to if she doesn't want to. Well, she's talked non-stop about not putting memberships up on her channel, so...
She probably has now.
Maybe it's a new Foodie song. J-Kate coming in at number 14. May I reset you down to $5 stream boss?
My mom was taking me grocery shopping, actually. She was like, do you want to stop and get an ice cream cone? And that's something her and I would do frequently. And I literally said no.
Yeah, it was mom's idea.
Yeah, mom's fault.
Mom's fault to get ice cream.
Yep. Mom's fault.
I was shocked that I said no. I think my mom was shocked that I said no. And
Oh, indeed.
Mom got
No
clean in jail.
word.
Yeah, jail is the best place to get clean. Done that.
Oh, it is memberships? Okay. Okay. All right. Not so much for that, I guess. Set this. That's hilarious, actually.
But even jail, it's out of your control. You go into a rehab, go into an inpatient, go into jail. It's out of your control now. So Amber needs somewhere she can be, where she can't order takeout, where she can't get ice cream, where she can't snacky snack all day, and they give her what she needs.
I arrested suck my fucking dick. I sent that payment out. Postman, that bitch. I had to take the paper out.
That's how I send it post every time.
Yeah.
They get a check in the mail when their services work. Emmer's Yikes for 8. Certified banger. Indeed. Lord Butsy Wutsy, you wound me yet again. First Pulpy, then Yabbit, now FFG. She even claimed you by name. Bullshit, he's mine. My heart is broken, and I will see you in the stream chat. You can avoid your sins. You can't avoid your sins forever. More like Lord Slutsy Wutsy.
Got him, Liz. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Liz. I appreciate it.
Lord Butsy Wutsy's allowed to slut around town. He likes to be a hooker. That's okay.
Saved my mouth then in that moment. I literally looked at her and I said, Mom, if I do not lose weight now...
Emmer's at 15, so we're 5 away from giving something away.
I will not be here in a few years.
Okay, so Amber denied herself ice cream one time. The whole world has changed for her. She's a new woman now. She said, no, Mom, I'm not getting ice cream today. And everything's different now. Yeah. You guys don't understand.
Except
she's got it all under control. And weight loss, it's just going to happen by magic now. And you just wait and see. She's got it. She didn't need ice cream that time.
Oh, yeah.
Problem solved.
I just went and looked on her channel. She's got memberships on. Huh, funny how that works.
Emma said you can reset me?
No, you're fine. It's 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're $15. People could take you out of 15.
Or silent, I'm not going to lie. Because
I'll reset it at over like 40,000.
Kind of heavy. That's kind of a heavy thing to say to your mom.
That's right, Sam Silent. Really if Lord Butsy Wutsy wants to throw their dick around and support everyone, let them. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
If I do not lose weight now, I will not be here in a few years. It kind of like left the car silent, I'm not going to lie, because it was kind of heavy. That's kind of a heavy thing to say to your mom. And it's weird because I know my mom...
I think your mom knew that.
Yeah, I think everybody knows that. You're the only one who cannot seem to grasp that concept.
She knows now. She knows she didn't get ice cream one time, so problem solved.
You are literally the only person who cannot seem to grasp that concept, that you cannot sustain a life at 580 pounds.
I feel like to her, she thinks she's done it so far, so she doesn't have to worry about it.
Mom really wanted the ice cream cone and she wasn't going to get one unless I was going to get one. So then it made me feel guilty and I felt bad because I know she was looking forward to it. So then after
it was Mom's fault.
Oh my God. Did she actually get the ice cream to make Mom feel better?
Like grocery shopping was over and like I was just like chilling. It was like hours later. I'm just like sitting at home. I ended up messaging my mom and I was like, I'm kind of craving the ice cream cone now. Wink, wink. Like, I'm sorry we didn't get one. And my mom was like, no, I'm glad because not only did you stay on track, but you helped me stay on track. So I
shut the hell up.
Stopped feeling so guilty. That's stupid to feel guilty over like an ice cream cone. But I was feeling guilty.
I know that Mama Lynn is not relying on Amber to help her stay on a diet, is she?
She better fucking
I don't think that's going to work, Mama Lynn. I really don't think that's going to work.
That's going to end poorly.
Very bad idea.
See, because I knew she really wanted one. I know that's like really stupid, but yeah, it's just like no truer words have been spoken. It's like reality. Like if I have
it's like reality. Like go to inpatient, bitch.
I'm not going to like live much longer. I'm just
Yeah, no
not.
shit.
And I know that's gruesome, but it's like actual
It's not
reality.
gruesome.
So I'm gonna be doing
It's-
something more structured. I'm gonna be counting calories. Yes, I
Are
am.
you? No, you're not.
So how long is this gonna last? By next week, it's gonna be
Counting
done.
calories triggers her. It makes her binge. We already know this.
Yep.
I'm going to be using the app Noom, which I've already started and logged, put in my weight. They have lessons on there like that teaches you the psychology behind like
That's what
why
you
we
need. That's all you needed to do was read a lesson on an app, and everything will be fixed.
eat and teaches you tricks. Like it has so many like mini lessons. It teaches you about nutrition, etc., etc. Like it's honestly such a cool and fascinating.
They don't
app
know
because,
nutrition like you do, Amber. So I'm
Seriously.
sure that you could probably write these things for them.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I'm being honest, be so for reals. It's my bippity, you guys.
That's true.
That is very true. Thank you, Livy, for the show.
I'm sitting over here doing lessons. I'm like doing all the
Mama yikes, you're booty bumping.
extra credit lessons, and I'm just like learning all types of stuff. But it's a lot of knowledge that I already know. But it's nice to have that like extra support. So the calories for it wants me to eat anywhere between 2,600 to like 3,200.
That's just way too much.
That's like on that chart that we looked at. That's what you. The 3,000 was what you need to maintain.
The
Her weight.
$3,600 calories a day is what she needs to maintain.
So she's just gonna eat what 200 calories a day less and think that's gonna help? Yeah, no.
And that's kind of hectic, in my opinion. I'm not going to be going anywhere near the 3,000s because
Okay, sure.
I have such a.
Then how have you not gained, or how have you not lost any weight since you've been eating these carrots?
If you don't go anywhere near the 3,000s, how did you gain 6 pounds in a week?
That's a good question.
Messed up.
You all did this.
What do we do?
Uh-oh. What
We love
happened?
you, Lord Butsy
Oh,
Butsy.
Lord Butsy Slutsy.
Oh my God.
Metabolism due to like yo-yo dieting. Plus, I went through menopause at the age of like 30. Like, are we joking? Plus the lymphedema and the lymphedema. Like, I lose weight differently. Like, I'm not gonna lose weight the same as another person who weighs the same
Amber,
amount as me. It's
go
like,
back to the
that's
lymphedema
not
specialist.
Realistic. That's not reality. We're all different. We all have our own different metabolic rates. So that means I really am.
Woo indeed.
Woo.
There is the page. There is the page.
You tell me?
And it's loading. Forgive me for I have sin. You do have me. Amber acts like she needs to meticulously count calories and weigh food to lose weight when she can just give up when it's too hard.
Yes.
She needs to just not eat like a bear, storing up for winter, and she would drop 50 pounds in a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right, Janet.
You know how much food you have to eat to get 3,500 calories a day?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So I assume most people in the chat know what the Big Kahuna sandwich is based on how much I've talked about it.
Yeah, it's that big ugly
It's a
sandwich.
it's a big motherfucking sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like a 16-inch sandwich loaded with meat and cheese and peppers, and like it
looks like a Scooby-Doo sandwich.
But it looks like you need to eat 2 of those a day.
That's insane.
To get to 3,000 calories.
It's
and then 500 calories on top of that.
That's a lot. That's a whole lot.
That's a lot of fucking food.
Like, she just needs a hobby. I feel like she's just bored and she's sitting at home and she's just like eating to have something to do. Do more Legos. Start drawing. Do something other than just put food in your mouth.
I'm just gonna aim for like the lower ball there. I'm gonna be aiming for like the 2,600. And I know.
Yeah, I know.
If she was eating 2,600 calories, she'd be losing weight.
Even then, that's a little rocky and a little iffy because even at 20.
Yeah, Amber, you are just not eating 3,000 calories a day. There is 0% chance that you are on average not eating 3,000 calories a day.
No, she absolutely is.
Like it is 100% certainty that she is eating at least 3,000 calories a day.
Mm-hmm. She has to be. Otherwise, she would be losing weight, not gaining it. Jeez Louise.
That is very interesting, Livy. $600 a day for rehab.
Yeah, that's about right. Amber, she doesn't have $250,000, so she can't do that.
That she is again just lying.
Lying.
2,600, like there have been times where I would gain weight from that. So I'm just gonna
No, there has never been a time you can substantiate where you ate 2,600 calories a day consistently and gained weight at 550 pounds.
Well, to her, if she did it like Monday and then thought about it on Tuesday, then she's tried it and it doesn't work. So that's just how that goes. She did it once. Oh, meow, hello.
With Noom, they want you to weigh yourself daily because they believe, and they've
I
seen
wonder
studies.
if on her next live stream, if her chat is going to start like giving her costs for inpatient facilities near her.
Yeah.
And then call her out on this bullshit.
Where if you weigh yourself daily, you are more likely to succeed. And I do believe that as well. I also want to talk about something else I said last week when I said I don't
What?
Come here.
have an ideal goal weight, which that still stands. I have no idea what that looks like, but I do want to have like mini goals, something obtainable that I can reach, and they're not like these gigantic goals because then I feel overwhelmed and I give up, etc., etc. So as you guys know, my highest weight is 572.4. So regardless of when that happened, it doesn't matter, but I think it would be a cool concept to like lose 100 pounds from that point. So
are you hearing this?
No, I'm petting the cat.
My highest weight ever, uncontested, was 572.4. It's never been a point higher.
Yeah, that 6 months after then when she didn't get on the scale, it just stayed that same number the whole time.
Yeah. So that's her highest weight is 572.4. So and this was 6 years ago now, and she wants to lose 100 pounds from that.
Why do we go back to the highest weight all the time? How about we lose 100 pounds from where we are right now?
I think it's because she is not far from that highest weight right now.
Okay, even like, what? She's probably like 520, 530, but why do you have to give yourself that extra 50 pounds for? Just, what is the point? I don't understand the point of that. Just so you can say I lost 100 pounds, but you really only have to lose like 40 something? Is that why? Just to make the goal easier? What's the point of lying there?
To make people think that she lost 100 pounds.
It's stupid.
So my first mini goal is simply just be 472.4. So it's just 100 pounds away from that point. So then once I reach that goal, I will then create another small goal. So speaking of goals, so for the 2 goals that I had last week, first one was drink 2 water bottles a day. That was coming from drinking no water at all. Did I do that? My next goal was only order takeout 3 times a week. And that's coming from ordering it like up to 8 to 14 times in a week. Did I do that? So for the 2 water bottles, yes, I did. I drank 2 water bottles
Her little heart beating so fast. What's going on, Gray?
every single day, and I'm very proud of that. Thank you. I know,
so
round of applause. Did I succeed in the 3 times takeout though? So on Wednesday, I had Panda Express.
She is such a congratulator.
She's very proud of herself. Everything she does, she deserves praise and ass pats.
So that's 1. On Friday, I ordered Hawaiian food, so that's 2. And then on Sunday,
She has to be close to 600, or as I call it, full moon.
I ordered sushi. That's 3. I was successful, you guys. I actually freaking did it. Can you believe it?
I did it. I only ate Uber Eats 3 times a week.
I don't believe it.
I ate out the rest of it. And no, I don't believe it.
She's not even looking at the camera.
Because how did you gain 6 pounds in a week by not eating out?
She doesn't count, like, going in the car with her mom somewhere to eat as takeout, maybe?
Like, I was shocked. Color me shocked, for real. So I'm actually going to have 4 goals this week.
Yes, Bun Captor. She said that she ate Uber Eats and like food delivery 13 times a week.
Yeah.
And that does make me a little nervous because even just having 2 goals was hard enough. But it's like,
Hey,
I'm just going to carry on the 2 goals.
She's watching Amber.
Great. What do you want?
She's watching Amber flail her hands around. You're watching Amby.
Give us a minute.
She gives a purr. Great, tell us Meow. Yeah, like that. That's a good kitty. She's a good kitty.
Down you go.
Goals that I already had. I want to continue having 2 water bottles a day, only order takeout 3 times a week. But now I'm adding on log my calories on Noom every single day, no matter what. Even if I go over, like, do not let that stop me. I want to form that habit really bad. So
even if I go over, it's okay.
She lies in the calorie thing apps. Her and Chantel both, they lie about what they're having. Like, they'll look up the whatever, and then they'll not count, like, all of the ranch or whatever that they put on it. They're lying to themselves in these calorie counting apps, so it doesn't really do anything.
Counting calories, that means I need to like weigh my food, I need to measure my food, and I need to like take it more serious and not just like guess, because I do a lot of guessing, which I'm usually pretty accurate. I understand that I'm over 500 pounds, fully aware, but I've been dieting since I was 10 years old.
You have not.
So for 24 years.
You have not been dieting for, you have tried a day of diet. You have eaten a salad on Tuesday. You have never done a fucking diet ever.
So much knowledge. I've done this so many times that it's pretty simple. I know all the tools. I just don't use the tools. I really want to focus like measuring my food, etc., logging it into Noom. Yes. My other goal is I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting. So I like to.
Oh God.
Intermittent.
Just do a 40-day water fast like Chantal.
Intermittent.
Sleeping fasting.
Do you guys want some intermints?
So she's going to come on like Chantal does and be like, I've been fasting for 10 hours when it was really she just woke up.
Living. Habits formed. Backs padded. Beck guilty. With the Streamlabs. That one's good, Livy.
That was good.
Doing IF. It is.
Can we get hearts in the chat real quick for Livy for putting the Streamlabs link out there with all these funny quips? I really appreciate it.
Yeah, she does a good job.
Very hard because I like to eat in an 8-hour window. So that leaves 16 hours a day where I'm not eating. And it's like, it's great. It's fine when you're sleeping. It's fine. But on average, I only get like 6 to 7 hours of sleep.
You don't have to be eating 24/7.
Yeah, she's so quirky. She only sleeps for 6 hours a night, guys. It has nothing to do with the fact that she does not move her body at all during the day.
Just get a hobby, Amber. You don't have to be eating every moment that you're awake. Just do something else with your hands.
People, that's just the way my body rolls. Okay.
She's mean. Livy's not mean to
you. Livy's the best girl.
It is hard, but it's also helpful because I know that within those 8 hours, like that is the time that I get to eat my food. So then when I'm out of those hours, I like try so hard to like distract myself and I don't focus on food as hard because it's like when I get to eat whenever I want, it's like all I do is think about food. But I notice I think about food less when I'm not in an eating window.
I don't believe her. I believe if she were actually, like if she woke up and she still had 5 hours left of her fast, she is going to be going insane, thinking about watching the clock, waiting every second until she can eat that next meal.
Yeah.
There's no way that she's not thinking about it more, trying to fast than she would be otherwise.
Yeah.
This is a reset.
Caro, member for 20 months. Thank you, dear. I genuinely thought you were watching a video from like 6 years ago. She really has not changed.
No.
That is so true.
You're resetting, okay? So my weigh-in for today was...
And this was uploaded yesterday, and she is barely over 29,000 views.
People are so done with this shit, Amber. It's day one of the cycle.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
So since this is a reset, we're resetting, okay? So my weigh-in for today was 523.
Down from what? What is that coming down from?
It's 572.4.
That's where she got the fucking calories from.
Yep.
It's from 570 pounds.
Yep, that's exactly what she put in that chart because whatever it was is way the fuck up there. And woo, weight loss, 523. She put in 572.4 into this fucking app. Wow, Amber, pathetic.
She is playing herself with this. She's only cheating. She thinks that she's gonna like one-up reaction channels by gaining weight or doing like spite them. She's as dumb as Chantal is. She thinks she's gonna spite people and really show them by gaining weight. It's not our life it's affecting, Amber.
Yeah.
This is all on you. So when you put 572.4 or whatever your highest weight was in one of these apps, and then it allows you 3,600 calories a day to eat, and you eat 3,600 calories a day.
You're like, I don't know why it's not working.
You're playing yourself. You're lying to yourself, and you're only cheating yourself because it affects nobody else. You're the one pulling the table out early.
Yep.
You're the one closing curtains early. This is just you.
Fitted Sheet said that looks like a Tesla stock.
Yeah, right?
Oh, Lord Butsy, you're not a slut for being in FFG's chat. You're a slut for being in all of the chats.
Yeah.
And a Goral Gang mug does sound kind of cool.
I have not weighed this much in years. I'm super inflamed. I have a lot of inflammation going on. I'm swollen.
Oh, boy.
That's
She's
just
swollen.
the way, the cookie crumbles.
I'm not fat, guys. I'm just swollen.
And I really hope next week I can come on here and be like, you guys, I was successful at all my goals again. You guys,
yeah.
It's literally never happened.
Say it no matter what.
It's literally never happened ever.
Okay, so we're going to jump to the next video.